Hey guys, welcome back to IPINKIT. My name is Ingrid. As you already read on the title of this video, this is going to be your ultimate guide to shop for makeup without food allergies. Here's the thing, when it comes to makeup, food allergens are not properly labeled. So in today's video, we're going to learn three things. I'm going to divide it on three parts. So the first part is going to be how to read the labels, how to identify that your makeup has your allergens. So for the second part, I'm going to be sharing resources that I use that can help you to shop for makeup without food allergens. And as well, I'm going to share a list of brands that are safe. I went through a little over 400 brands to make this video and share it with you, and I narrowed it down to less than 25. And finally, the last part of this video is going to be showing you how I got this look and the products that I use. I have created some pictures that you can download on my blog. I'm going to leave you the link below, but a picture is going to look like this, where you're going to be able to find the products that happen to have your allergens. That way, when you go shop for them, you'll know, oh, this product has this and so ingredient, then I know that because it's in this list, it means that it does have gluten, so I have to stay away from it. I really hope that this helps you better. Let's start with soy. Soy is in every single product you can think of. This is going to be your main one. So tocopherol, or also called tocopheryl acetate. Basically, this is made out of soybean oil and it's vitamin E. Then anything with soya, either with the Y or with the J, you already know that it's going to be soy. So you have glycine soya, you have soybean oil. This one is very weird. I feel like if you read it, you will never know that it's soy. But basically, it's called lactobacillus, and that is soy milk. Who knew? Anything like soybean, glyceride, soy acid, soy amino acids, hydrolyzed soy protein, you always have to be wary of this hydrolyzed term, as it could be milk protein, as it could be wheat protein or soy protein. So you have to be really careful with that. Vegetable glycerin is another one that you'll find in other products. So with vegetable glycerin, it could either be made out of coconut, out of palm oil, or out of soybean oil. Are you guys ready for these terms? Here's the first one. Triticum vulgare protein. Straight wheat protein. Anything that has the hydrolyzed term, so you can have hydrolyzed wheat protein, like hydrolyzed wheat starch, hydrolyzed with gluten, stuff like that, you have to be wary of them. Anything with the hydrolyzed term, you already know that it's either going to have dairy protein, soy protein, or gluten. Be careful with that. Another one, as I mentioned, is the tocopherol or the vitamin E. Mainly it's made out of soy, but sometimes it could also have been cross-contaminated with gluten. That's why you have to be very careful. Another one that will get you is oats. So oats are not always gluten-free, and I know a lot of people that have celiac cannot tolerate eating oats. For example, I remember, I'm gonna give you my personal example because I have some pictures and I want to show you that. Since I could ever remember, I've always had eczema, and I used to be recommended by my dermatologist to use Aveeno. Aveeno happens to be like this amazing brand for skin lotions, so I went with it. I think at the peak of my eczema flare up back in 2019, I was using Aveeno every single day, but I was going with the oat base one, and somehow I was still reacting. My arm looked like this after using Aveeno for 3 days. And so when I realized that even though Aveeno happens to be friendly for those who suffer from eczema, it is not gluten-free because it has oats. And oats typically are not gluten-free when it comes to beauty products. If you also see the terms like barley or rye, then you already know that this is not going to be gluten-free, but it's usually the protein, and they're actually very good at stating that, like barley extract, you know? Now that we've gotten familiar with the terminology, I think it is a great start to just switch on to the second part of this video and that is the resources and also the makeup brands that I have found to be the safest and free from the top 8 allergens. Alright. Websites are actually like pretty cool. The one that I'm currently obsessed with is insidecoder.com. So something like tocopherol acetate. If you go onto insidecoder.com, then you can put it on your search bar, tocopherol acetate, and it's going to tell you that it's made out of soybean oil. So it's really cool if you want to go ingredient by ingredient to check which one might have your allergens. And then another one that I actually love and I recently learned of, it's skinsafeproducts.com. Basically, this one is a lot easier to navigate. For example, foundation. If you were to write Juice Beauty Foundation, so then you type Juice Beauty Foundation and it's going to give you the different foundations that they have. So you can click on the foundation and check if this happens to be free from your allergens. The brands that I'm about to mention happen to be free from mine, but it's always great to just double check in case that you happen to have other food allergies that I'm not covering on this video. So I brought down my list to 23 brands that are actually safe for those who happen to have my allergens. And if you're looking for gluten and soy-free makeup, then these are going to be great. Alright, the first brand is going to be Aether Beauty. They are vegan, they're cruelty-free, they're gluten-free, they're soy-free. Then the second one is going to be Bare Minerals. The thing with them is that they're cruelty-free, they're gluten-free, and they're soy-free. And they're actually really great at labeling their ingredients. However, they are not fully vegan because a few of their skincare products use beeswax. Then we have Beauty Bakery. Gluten-free, soy-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. Haven't tried them, but let me know if you actually have. This one I think might be a bit controversial because I just wasn't able to double check, but I wanted to share it just in case that it is helpful for you. So BH Cosmetics, they're vegan, they're also gluten-free, and they're soy-free. The thing is that their website doesn't say that they are cruelty-free, so I'm guessing they might sell in China, and in China requires by law to test makeup products in animals. So I think this brand might not be cruelty-free, but then they're free from food allergens. It is the only one that I'm actually going to include. I'm not like fully sure, but if you actually know about this brand, then let me know. I don't own any products by them and I don't plan on getting any products by them, but if it's helpful for you, if you have it, then you know that it's free from the most common food allergens. Next one, we have Blink and we have Cover FX. So I want to do both Blink and Cover FX. They're both gluten-free, soy-free, vegan, and cruelty-free, so thumbs up for them. Next one, we have Dermablend. The thing with Dermablend is that most of their products are vegan. They are cruelty-free, they are gluten-free, they are soy-free. I have tried their foundation, but right now I am obsessed with a different brand, so that's why I no longer use them. But this brand is actually safe and I never had a reaction when I used to use them. We have two more that I want to do together. So Dose of Colors, these are lipsticks. They are actually gluten-free, soy-free, and vegan and cruelty-free, which is great, as well as e.l.f. Then we have Fenty Beauty. I haven't tried Fenty Beauty and it happens to be gluten-free and soy-free. It is also a very clean line. However, I think a few of their lipsticks do use beeswax and that is why they don't consider themselves vegan, but they are cruelty-free. But most of their products are vegan. That's why I wanted to include them in the list. Then we have Florence. This one is by Millie Bobby Brown. I love her. Then Juice Beauty. I adore Juice Beauty and I have recommended in the past and I'm actually wearing it right now and you'll see soon how. But the thing with Juice Beauty is that one of their skincare products does have beeswax and that's why they don't consider themselves vegan, but their line is organic, it is gluten-free, it's soy-free, it's free from the common food allergens. Alright, next one we have, I want to do these three together, so Kat Von D, Nude Stick, and then NYX. I've tried Kat Von D. I'm actually obsessed with Kat Von D. It's one of my favorite lines. She is a vegan herself and her line happens to be vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and soy-free. Do check. I reached out to them. They said that their products are safe. However, always double check as some of these products might have soy. So heads up. But I haven't had any issues with her line so far, so really good. NYX, I love NYX. I also haven't had any issues with them. And this is also a very affordable brand that you can get, and it's cool because they have been vegan and cruelty free for a while, so I love them. Alright, next one we have Pure Cosmetics. I'm actually using them as well. Most of their products are vegan, but I think they use beeswax and that's why they don't consider themselves vegan. However, their brand is cruelty free, it's gluten free, and it's soy free. I really hope all of this helps. Next one, we have a new brand, and this one is called Rare Beauty. I haven't tried it because it happens to have sunflower oil, and my skin reacts to sunflower oil, but her makeup looks super inclusive. She has a lot of shades and a lot of options, but I'm unable to try it. However, it is vegan, it's cruelty free, it's gluten free, and it's soy free. I love Selena, but all her makeup happens to have sunflower oil, so that's the reason I haven't tried it. Alright, so we got Revolution Beauty. This one is, I don't know if we can find it here, but I used to see it in London, and it's Revolution Beauty by London, I think. And it's a great brand, vegan, cruelty free, gluten free, and soy free. Ticks all the boxes. Alright, I want to do these two together, so RMS Beauty and Smashbox. Most of their products are vegan, they're not fully vegan, and as well they might have some lanolin or beeswax, but most of their products are vegan, they're all cruelty free, gluten free, and soy free. I wanted to include this brand because I actually use one of their products and I haven't had any issues with them. However, when it comes to like food allergies, I know that we kind of have to pick our battles, and obviously I would love to support a company that is fully vegan, but I know that we're not there yet. However, the more we start to demand these products, we're eventually going to get there. And the last three brands, I actually want to do them together because they happen to be free from everything, so they tick all the boxes. So we have Tarte. I love Tarte. I use them all the time. We have Too Faced and also Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild happens to be very cheap and is one of the brands that I actually use a lot. I use a lot of their products. Haven't had any issues with them, no reactions, very safe. And all these three brands that I've mentioned tick all the boxes. So vegan, cruelty free, gluten free, and soy free. And now that we have covered the first and the second part, let's move on to how I got this look. So we have clear skin right now. It's not as clear because I'm still like detoxing from soy allergy reaction, as well as I've been eating a lot of chocolate, so this is why I have a bunch of cysts. But I have this foundation. I've shown it before. This one is by Juice Beauty. It's honestly one of my favorites. I haven't tried any other since I was diagnosed with my food allergies, and this one works well. I don't use my beauty blender anymore. I feel like it just uses, well, like the beauty blender absorbs a lot of the makeup. And I just go with my hands. Now that I've gotten my foundation, I like to go ahead and start contouring. So for that, I actually use this Wet n Wild stick. You can also use the one by NYX. I've tried both and I honestly like them. This one I still have a bit. And it is, as I mentioned, it's gluten-free, it's vegan, it's soy-free. So that is great. We're gonna go like this. And I think I'm gonna do a bit of the nose, but that's about it. This is just so my lips are already big, but then if you add a little bit of contouring over here, they're gonna look bigger. So we're gonna go with that effect. A lot of you already know how to blend your contouring. Next is the eyes, and honestly the eyes is my favorite part. Here's a classic trick that I still use, and is that I use tape, because I feel like this way you can actually get the best eyeshadow. So pink tape, obviously. So when it comes to my eyeshadows, I honestly stick to these Pearl Cosmetics. You can see. I have a lot still, and it is gluten free. It's actually soy free. It's vegan, and it's free from all my allergens. They have a lot of other options. For eyeshadows, I apply 2 shades on my crest and then one clear one in my inner corner. Alright, so this is literally new. I've been using their pomade. This one is by NYX and I love it. But I got very excited when I found out they actually have a pencil because I feel like it gives you more control over drawing the shape of your brows. Honestly, this is just me smiling because of how fast I did my eyebrows. I love this new product. When it comes to eyeliner, I have a favorite. I honestly will not try anything else. This one's my favorite. This one's by Tarte and it's called Sex Kitten. It is so good. It is free from my allergens. I get it all the time. I've been obsessed with it. It also has like a little like cute kitty cat. For my eyeliner, I actually start in the middle of my eye and then I drag it outwards. Then to give it that cat eye look, I actually draw a small triangle and I just join both lines. And I fill in whichever space wasn't fully covered when I did it the first time. The mascara that I use is this one. It's called Super Fan by Smashbox. I just apply the mascara. So when it comes to cheekbones, I honestly love Juice Beauty. It is a pretty coral pinkish shade. I love it. Powder. Kat Von D. I love her products. They're a bit pricey, but this one's one of my favorite powders in the market. It's also gluten-free, it's soy-free. Well, like every single product that I use, it's free from my allergens. So she has one of the most coolest, I think, lines for everything. But it is a bit pricey, so I feel, as I'm telling you, I slowly add more items into my makeup collection. I am sticking to Wet n Wild for the moment being. I haven't had a reaction, but also I would love to find new lip shades. This one is honestly very cheap and I love the tone. I don't have the name of it, but it's kind of like a nude. I love the nude shades. Alright, then pretty much that's it. That is my look. I really hope that you found the brands that I use very helpful. As usual, always read the label. If you enjoyed this video, then you know what to do. Give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to IPINKIT. I usually share more videos about free from recipes, so vegan and free from all my food allergies. But I feel like I want to start to incorporate these lifestyle videos because I live with food allergies and it's just something that I experience every single day, and I feel like it's very helpful to share a bit more because it goes on every single thing that you do. Like basically, from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep, your life just goes around. That's the word. Your life just goes around food allergies. Let me know in the comment section below if you have actually tried one of the brands that I've mentioned in the video, but I haven't tested yet. Let me know how safe it was for you. If you know someone that happens to have a soy allergy or a wheat allergy, then share this video with them because I know they're going to find it extremely helpful. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed this look, that you enjoy the brands that I've mentioned, and that now you know a bit better how to identify if the makeup is free from all your allergens and very safe for your skin. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Bye guys!